Alright, we're back, ladies and gents. Guess who's back? Back again. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this lovely gentleman that goes by the name of Andrew Tate. He's a little bit of an underground creator. Not a lot of people know about him, but he's very appreciated in the community. He's good friends with everybody, especially KSI.
This is the thing, it's a personal message to you, KSI. I had no problem with you. I don't fucking know you. I don't watch your bullshit YouTube channel.
But yeah, we might see these two in a ring very soon. KSI versus Andrew Tate, which looks like a pairing for biggest forehead competition rather than a boxing match. If you weren't paying attention, in his last fight, after beating Swarms and Pina Colada, KSI did call out Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate! I want a piece of that!
I think the only big advantage that Andrew Tate has over JJ besides facial hair is, of course, experience. I mean, he has a kickboxing record of 43 wins and 9 losses. The age gap isn't much of an issue. KSI is 29, Andrew Tate is about 35 years old. It's pretty much the same age gap between KSI and Jake Paul. The only real problem that would need to be addressed if this fight were to happen is the fact that Andrew Tate does have a retinal detachment, and yes, I am pretending to know what that is. Basically, his eyes are fucked from fighting for so long, and apparently that's the reason why he wears shades indoors all the time.
I have bad eyes because after so many fights in the ring I had a retina detachment and there's a lot of bright lights here and it makes my eyes very uncomfortable. I don't want to squint on camera, so I'm wearing sunglasses. So if you want to continue to make fun of my medical condition...
Why did I make fun of it?
We just tried. I know you just tried.
Regardless of his eye injury, Andrew does seem pretty insistent on fighting, despite the fact that his eyes apparently can't handle bright lights, which of course would be a problem, especially in a boxing arena. Maybe he's gonna have like a walking stick with him or something, I don't know. In terms of technique and overall boxing knowledge, I'm sure KSI has improved since the Logan rematch, but it was hard to tell on account of his last 2 opponents having the boxing skill of a fucking mannequin. I mean, no offense, but Swarms was basically just an inflated version of Beetlejuice, and the other dude, Pineda, I mean, KSI might as well have fought Rice Gum instead of that guy. You can easily argue that because Andrew Tate has had more experience and the fact that he had, you know, more difficult opponents, that gives him a better chance at winning, but at the end of the day, we really don't know what KSI is capable of. I mean, he talks so much about how much he's improved. He could have the ability to fucking levitate, but we don't know because, you know, he's never been really tested since he fought Logan. The last professional fight Andrew Tate has been a part of was in February 2020. He went against some fucking chimp that got knocked out in the first round. I've watched the whole thing. It was like 2 minutes and most definitely the saddest display of combat sports I've ever seen in my entire life. I also want to mention the insane hypocrisy of Logan Paul saying that KSI shouldn't platform Andrew Tate when literally Logan himself just a couple of weeks ago was calling Andrew Tate out.
I would even put a little call out here to like fellow creators and even JJ, like, you want to re-platform this guy? I don't feel like giving him the blessing of being my dance partner in the ring. Jake, I know he's been talking shit about you, bro, but with your blessing, can I beat the shit out of Andrew fucking Tate?
You think Andrew Tate will have an ounce of relevancy in 2023? You are sadly mistaken, brother, unless he fights someone like, I don't know, the guy who made Floyd Mayweather look average.
I don't feel like giving him the blessing of being my dance partner in the ring.
I mean, if you don't think it's suspicious that Logan suddenly doesn't want to promote Andrew Tate and thinks his views are dangerous and that he shouldn't have a platform, coincidentally, right after he got banned, I don't know how anybody's not seeing through this bullshit, but clearly Logan does not. Somebody is pulling the strings that Logan is absolutely terrified of. But yeah, going back to the main topic here, I think KSI fighting Andrew Tate is something that is more likely to happen than not to happen. We all know that the promotion for something like this would be just absolutely insane. I mean, just imagine KSI and Andrew Tate in a press conference. I did put up a poll asking you guys who do you think would win if this fight were to happen, and surprisingly, I thought a lot of people were gonna vote for Andrew Tate, but 73% thought KSI would win. And yeah, I thought we'd go through some of your comments. When is Ryan's Toys review versus Hasbulla? Alright, can we have some actual serious comments? I've been watching JJ for years now, but it's safe to say that he'll lose. Andrew Tate has way more experience than JJ and has faced much tougher opponents. I think the main argument is that he has more experience, but you have to keep in mind that it's kickboxing experience. I mean, we're not going to pretend that kickboxing and boxing are the same thing. We can all agree that Andrew Tate is very good at kickboxing, but is it going to translate well to boxing? I think that's the main question, really. Tate is a 35-year-old semi-retired couch potato who hasn't, what the fuck does that mean? Who hasn't fought in years. Respectfully, JJ got that. And just because someone knows mixed martial arts doesn't mean they can fucking box. I mean, that's a point that Jake Paul has already proved. So yeah, most people voted for KSI, but the comments are very, very mixed. I genuinely want to see this fight happen because there's a real rivalry here, and it's gonna be entertaining as fuck. Like I said before, just imagine KSI and Andrew Tate in a press conference. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. And like I said before, I'm not very good at coming up with outros, so I've given the members of our Discord the responsibility to make an outro for this channel. So today's outro is by Shrek's Butt Crack.